Let me see what's up with mine. Y'all bear with me one moment. Pull this up. Look at that. Participation, subscribers. Gotta do that. Message delay, none. Okay, I think that's it. Think we good. Let me make sure we on point. Where we at? Where we at, coach? Where you at? Malachi, where you at, boy? That's that. That's that. Okay, cool. Green Eyes P in the building. What's going on, Green Eyes? It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time. Been a long time since we did a pop-up. Long time. Been a minute. Been busy, man. Been busy. I've been busy. Been busy. What Jamel Talo say? I'm busy. I'm busy. Been getting to the money. Not now. We ain't trying to do that. Let me make sure I got my cause my all right, cool. Let's say upcoming. Let me go ahead and edit this because for some reason it's not allowing me to put this thumbnail on there. So let me go ahead and edit this. Put the thumbnail on here. We need a thumbnail. Fam. Edit you. Let's do this thumbnail. It's not allowing me to put a thumbnail on here. Why? I have no idea. Let me upload. Upload a thumbnail. Dodge J, what's going on, fam? Hold on, fam. I'm trying to put a thumbnail on here. I'm trying to put my thumbnail on here. Let's go to downloads. Let's look up Coach. Coach. What would that be at? So let me go to let me go to my Canva. Let me pull up Canva and download this shit. What's going on, everybody? Salute to the family, man. Peace to the family. Steph, what's going on, Steph? Just sitting outside. I'm finna get ready to get to work. I got class work to do, so I did some yesterday, and I'm gonna finish up today. So that's what I'm working on today, just all school, all class work, everything related to what I got going on. I'm gonna share with y'all what I have going on, so y'all will know what I do for a living, how I make these 6 figures a year, and it ain't got nothing to do with boxing at all. Nothing. Let's see. My bad. Hold on. I'm trying to find this thumbnail. I don't see it. All right, Coach. Let's put Malachi. Mr. Boyd, what's going on, fam? Green Eyes P in the building, Steph. She said, you watching the Ducks? Nah, I ain't watching the Ducks, nah. I'm not really watching them. I'm just out here. I'm finna get ready to burn. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get ready to burn. Let's see, shit. I'm trying to find this thumbnail. I'm trying to find this thumbnail, Steph. I have it. I know I have it. There it goes. There it goes. I'm going to download that. Say that to downloads. And then I get to Hold on, I'm trying to. There we go, right there. Open. I think I did that. Now, can I save it? Select that one. No. No, 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 no. The fuck? Upload. My bad. Hold on. Upload this one. Save. We're gonna select that one and save it. I think that's it. Now, how do you save it? Oh, save. Okay, cool. Successfully saved. Yeah, quit. Anyways, for some reason it's not allowing me to upload my. I ain't tripping on it. Fuck it. We just gonna rock out. I'll change it when we finish. What's going on, everybody? What it say, fam? He say, I'm a coach. What's good, bro? I seen that clip with you and DC Gray. Man, great, man. Great, funny than a motherfucker, man. Gray called me this morning, but I couldn't talk to him because I was busy. And I know how it is when Gray called. He don't give a fuck about what you got going on. You gotta stop, give him your undivided attention, and talk to him as long as he want to talk. Fuck what you got going on. So I can do that on the show because we got a 3 hour time frame to work with. But outside of the show, I can't do it. Outside of the show, I can't do it because Greg gonna want a nigga to. Yeah, outside of the show, I can't do it, fam. You can shit. The nigga you can be in your deathbed if Gray call you, nigga. You better not die, nigga. I'm calling you. You better not, mother. You get what I'm saying? That's great, man. Yeah, Gray called me this morning. I had one dude leave a comment say I'm gonna fall out with Gray. I'm like, fall out with Gray for what, man? I fuck with Gray. Gray, that's my guy. I fuck with him. He crazy. He damn so crazy now. He crazy, but I've been dealing with old dudes a long time, bro. I know how they are. Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. It's right here. This how you change it. I got my laptop right here. I'm sitting here trying to change the thumbnail and do all the other updates and shit. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I'll go back and do all the other shit that need to be done to it. I'm looking at my laptop right now. And then we'll save the changes. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I've been on that bong. I've been on that bong and them dabs lately, man. Like that shit, boy. I was on some shit last night. I was on a hybrid. I was on a hybrid that I got from the store. That I got from the medical dispensary. Yeah, that I got from the medical dispensary. Hold on. I see everybody right here. So let me go ahead and yeah, that I got from the medical dispensary, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. Lord have mercy. She say, Coach, you know how to move with Gray. Yeah, I fuck with Gray. I fuck with Gray. I don't, again, like I said, I can go. I don't mind nobody getting mad, cussing me out or whatever. That shit don't bother me, fam. Great 72 years old. So, why would I be upset with a 72-year-old man? I can't see me falling out with a 72-year-old man. That don't make no sense to me. G5, what's up? He said I'm about to hit the dispensary soon. As my okay. Yeah. Oh, she 9. Yeah. All right. I know, dog. My daughter 13. My daughter 13. She be going to the getting her nails done and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to take her to do that. Her mom be taking her though. Her mom be taking her, to do stuff, do a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna have to do that myself. Them girls, when them girls, when they get 13, when they become a teenager, they get into all of the like the beauty stuff. They want all she wants is makeup. I want to get this. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. You know, that's all she wants, some makeup. I mean, not makeup, but yeah, just beauty stuff. My son Malachi, he don't look Kai don't want nothing but some Robux. To play Roblox. That's it. That's all he want. He says, "Daddy, daughter." It's good. It's good. It's good for the daughters to have their fathers in their lives. It's really good for that because it's a lot of game. It's a lot of game that you can that they can get from you that they're not going to get from you know anyone else. You get what I'm saying? So hold on, pull this up. Pull this up. All right, we back now. Now we back up. I can sit back and chill now. Look at this chat. He's how old is Kai now? Oh, Kai 11. He'll be 12. He'll be 12 in September. Bruce, what's going on? See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What's going on? What I see going on globally. It's like, the family structure is the man and the woman and the children, right? Once you destroy the family structure, in essence, the family is fragmented. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything in the universe is created in balance. You have good, you have evil. You have the masculine energy, you have the feminine energy. And everything works together for the common good of what it was created for. Even bad shit that happened. You get what I'm saying? That's just reality of the situation. So I study a lot of I don't do a lot of studying no more like I used to. There's really no need. Only thing I'm focusing on is getting money. That's it. Because at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Your health, your family, and money. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Because if you don't have, you're not going to be able to get resources. You're not going to be able to put your family in a safe environment. You want to put them in the best position the way you can protect them. And as a man, that's what you want to do. You're the strength. You're the one that's supposed to protect and serve the family and stuff like that. And then you get what I'm saying? So the way society is today is like crazy, but it is what it is. I ain't seen no boxing last night. But what's going on? He say, Coach, they ducking you. I hear them ducks in the back. Oh yeah. Shout out to Moeezy. Moeezy, what's going on? Yeah. Hold on, let me see this. I'm trying to burn this shit out. I'm not gonna hit the bong today, man. I'll probably hit it tonight. That bong a motherfucker, man. Bro, in the bong, like, you got a little bowl that sit in it. So I had my bowl filled up last night. Had the bowl filled up last night, and I was at my partner's house. A friend of mine, you know what I mean. He kind of like a big brother of mine because we've been knowing each other so long, and I used to go, I used to spend the night at his house. His mom was cool, his dad was cool, and there's a his wife. We've been knowing each other. Me, him, and her been knowing each other since 1987. 1987. And we still friends right now to this day. Then him and her end up getting married, and they have kids, and they have one child and stuff like that. He old, he like 25, 26, something like that. So we was over there last night, and just all of their family was over there. And then I came over there. I brought the bong. Everywhere I go, I bring the bong with me. I'm like, look here, man. You want to smoke with me? This what it's gonna be if you want to smoke with me. You get what I'm saying? So this here lightweight. But it's crazy. This shit lightweight, but I'm feeling this shit. This shit. Oh, but I know why I'm feeling it because I got a hybrid. I got a new hybrid that I'm trying out. The hybrid good. It's pretty good. He say Boston would be great again when Devin and Shakur stop ducking Ryan. Oh, okay. So you, RJ, you probably a troll trying to get some attention. You either a troll. Don't nobody block them. Don't nobody block them. Because Green Eyes P, you be quick to block. Don't nobody block him. Don't time him out. Don't do any of that. As long as he ain't being disrespectful, that's cool. But me say, you looking for yeah. You trying to find some. You trying to find some. You want to spark up an argument, debate, whatever. Maybe somebody in the chat will entertain you, but I ain't paying attention to that shit. Shout out to who is this? Green Eyes, don't block them. Green Eyes, don't block them. Don't do that. I literally just said don't block nobody. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel, what's going on? You say he's a tanker maniac. I mean, the tanker maniacs are bots. I don't even think they're really real. They bots, cause you know what I mean. He said Tank owns boxing. I mean, he looking for. That's probably a bot account more than likely, but we'll stall him out. It is what it is. He's just looking for some shit. We ain't even talking about no Tank, so. D4L, what's going on, fam? Oh, I see what it is. That's why I can't. I'm trying to blow this damn thing out. Man, this shit ain't coming out. I'm gonna have to get my keys to get this out. I get my keys and shit to get this out, cause I'm like, I got like a filter right here, a glass filter, but what happens is when you smoke the joint, it gets stuck right there. So I'm trying to blow it out, but it ain't coming out. Let's see. Let's see what's up. All right, it came out. Bam, it's out. All right, cool. So I got this cone right here, but I ain't like, this joint kind of got me a little, just a little bit. Green Eyes P said, yeah, he a bot. Yeah, I know Green Eyes. Trust me, I know. I can tell. Like, I've been doing this so long, I know based on what they say whether they're bots or not. A lot of these accounts be bot accounts. And it's amazing because I build bots. I build chat bots. That's what I do for a living. I build chat bots and websites. Well, really, I build CRM programs. I build CRM programs for small businesses. You get what I'm saying? A lot of businesses I've been working with has been med spas, medical spas right here in Florida. So it's a lot of them right here. So that's what I do. I just make good money too, bro. Real good money, bro. I ain't gotta go to work for nobody. So He said, who you got for the win on Zuffa? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, fam. But J.O. Pataya, I think J.O. Pataya fighting. If J.O. Pataya fighting, I got J.O. Pataya. Till somebody beat him. I got J.O. Pataya till somebody beat him, so that's how I see it. You know what I mean? But unlaced kicks, unlaced shoes. What's up, fam? Yeah, man. He said Jay should win easily, but IBF didn't sanction this fight. I mean, that's cool. This is the thing, right? I think the way boxing is going, the sanctioning bodies are going to they're kind of like going to overplay their hands, and I think the sanctioning bodies, they feel as though they are bigger than the fighter or whatever the case may be, and that's cool. I mean, again, I'm never gonna be the nigga that's gonna be complaining online about what they doing online. They like that. That shit don't make no sense to me. I like these people can do what they want to do, what they sanction bodies or organizations. This is a new day, right? And it's gonna take some time for the new order to set in. The old order has been studied. It's flawed. It's ran its course, and y'all gonna see a lot of different things that's gonna unfold just this year. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna have the same motherfuckers, you know, the chat, I mean the bots and stuff, and the same motherfuckers that's gonna be complaining. I call them professional complainers, because all they do is complain. They gotta find something to complain about because they're just upset, mad, whatever, right? And it's cool. It's fake outrage, you know, ain't nobody got no power to do anything. My thing is always, what do you have the power to do? Okay, I'm always talking about that. Okay, you don't like this. Okay, what you want to do about it? And the answer is always the same. Nothing. We're just gonna complain. We're gonna make some more chat bots. We're gonna do this and do that. We're gonna buy. You know that's it. That's it. All right, man. Shout out to Green Eyes. Shout out to the Boston Podcast menu. I'm gonna start back doing shorts and stuff. I'll start back doing my shorts and stuff like that. So that's what I've been, you know, I'm gonna be on that a little bit. But I ain't really been like, it ain't really nothing to talk about. It's the same old shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I can't be making 20, 30 videos a day. You know, don't get me wrong, I don't knock it. I understand, like, you know, because these guys got to get their money. So you have to put out the amount of volume in order to make the kind of money that you want to make. Boxing don't really, the ad revenue, they don't really pay that much like that. So you have to put out a whole lot of content a day. You got to kind of like do it kind of like how Blue do it. You know, you got to drop about 5, 6, 7 videos a day. You know, that's how you do it. And there's not really a one thing fits all. Like everything what may work for one guy may not work for another guy. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Me, I've been blessed that I don't have to, you know what I mean? Me personally, I don't got my money out this shit. Shit, I don't cleared over 6 figures on YouTube 2 years in a row. 2023, 2024. Last year, what we did about, I want to say like 60 something thousand, something like that. We did something like that. You get what I'm saying? We got a lot of cash apps last year. Cash apps been coming in like crazy them last 3 years. The cash apps and stuff like that, and then yeah, a lot of other shit too. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you can do it. Like the channels that really make money, it depends on sports. Sports really don't make money like that. I'm saying boxing. My bad, boxing. How you make the money is the sponsorships. When you have a platform, no matter what the platform is. Kevin Samuels, RIP to Kevin Samuels, he was making a lot of money. A lot of money. His channel was booming. Kevin Samuels was on the list as being one of the highest paid content creators. This before he passed away, cause I had a list. I have a list of all of the. That's how I know what people make. You like the big dogs. There ain't really no big dogs in boxing. Not like that. It ain't not like that. I mean, in comparison, nah, it ain't really none. You know what I mean? Then you got some people think you make money because of subscribers. You don't make money on YouTube because you got subscribers. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. You don't make money based on subscribers. That ain't how you get paid on YouTube. You can have, it's channels that I watch. When they go live, they got like 50, 60,000 people watching them at the same time. Ain't nobody in boxing doing that. Ain't nobody strong like that. You get what I'm saying? So he said, I got my security license. You want, hey, cool boy, what you got? You got armed security? You got an armed security license, fam? Bentley, what's going on? He said, you're a big figure in the game. Yeah. I mean, you know what? Based on what the big dogs tell me in boxing, yeah. I know a lot of people in boxing, they hit me up all the time. Millionaires in boxing, you know what I mean? You know, hey, shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. You know the crazy part about it? I ain't never asking either one of them for nothing. Neither one. I never asked neither one of them for anything. What he say, cool boy? He said, I don't got my gun license yet. That's where your money at, man. You got to go get a gun license. Go get your, oh, you got security D license? Yeah, go get your 5. You got to go get the 5, man. You got what Johnny Rice got. Johnny Rice do security. Former boxer Johnny Rice, he do security. And yeah, he ain't got no gun. I'm like, damn, Johnny Rice, Johnny Rice like 6'5", 6'6". I'm like, fam, you like 6'6", fam, big as you is, heavyweight, big as you is. He like 260, something like that. I'm like, man, you gotta go get your gun license, bro. Shit, big as you is, some shit pop off. You gonna be the first motherfucker to get popped. Ain't nobody fighting no big dudes. If you a big dude, you fighting a guy smaller than you, shit, you finna get popped. That's how that goes. They make tools for niggas your size. He said, why Rice don't want another fight? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe he just like doing security. Maybe, you get what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. Maybe you just like doing security, fam. I mean, that is what it is. So it's a possibility. I'm out here chilling, man, on my patio. When I say Coach never cloud chase people, he know about boxing. Nah, you know what? You know the crazy part about it? All the people that I met in boxing reached out to me. Literally. The only person that I reached out to do an actual, it's 2 people that I reached out to. That's Shannon Briggs. Oh, let me see what's up. Bear with me. Check my cameras. Looking at my front porch, okay. Shannon Briggs. I did reach out to What's my main man name? He live right. He live in this neighborhood. Live in the same. Well, not this particular neighborhood, but this particular community that I live in. This community that I live in have about 3,000 homes. There's 3,000 homes in this community that I live in. He lives on the community across the street, so I could literally drive across the street to go to his community, and that's Antonio Tarver. Shannon Briggs told me he wanted me to pay him to come on the show. I'm not doing that. But I respected the fact that he told me that. He said he charged. I respect that. I respect Shannon Briggs' honesty. Tarver, he kind of like, even though he did get me the press passes when I went to the Crawford fight in Omaha, Tarver did get me those press passes. He did that. He got me that. I ain't even asked him to do it. He did it. He just did it. He did it on the strength of I got a homeboy that live in Tampa, right here, live in the same city. He got a close relationship with Tarver. So he reached out to Tarver and say, look, man, this is my main man right here. I've been knowing him for a minute. Look here, man, get him in the fight. I told him I already got tickets to get in the fight. I already paid my way. But I was just going to be in the audience on the front row. I wasn't going to be around the ring because I didn't have any press credentials. So when I went there, Tarver got me press credentials. We went to the back. It was me, him, and his son. He did that. So, and then he had promoted fights right here in this city, and I physically showed up. I had a camera guy show up with me, a camera guy that I paid. We took pictures of his event. We took video footage. We interviewed. Okay. Yeah, we've interviewed. Let me put this out right quick. Y'all bear with me one moment. Cookie over there barking and shit. Yeah, we've interviewed. I interviewed a lot of the fighters that was there. Interviewed the Robinson twins, not the Robinson twins, the Robinson brothers out of D.C. I think no, they out of D.C. or Baltimore. You know, I think they out of Baltimore. The Robinson brothers out of Baltimore. Interviewed those brothers. Interviewed those brothers. They real cool, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think everybody else, they reached out to me, told me they really like the show. They fans of the show. If I'm ever in Vegas or ever in LA or wherever, hit them up. And that's how I met Steve Kim. I met Steve Kim like that. I met Steve Kim was just listening to the show, and I didn't even know he listened to the show. You know what I mean? Carl Moretti, same thing. Carl Moretti listened to the show. Rick Glazer listened to the show. I didn't even know who the fuck Rick Glazer was. Tim Bradley listened to the show. Bud Crawford. Bomac, Saul, and Trey. Trey was the one that what I didn't know was Trey. It was Trey, his mom, and they family, some of the family members that were listening to the show. I didn't even know. And they told me. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, but a lot of people I met, it just was just mutual love and respect. It was no what y'all call clout chasing. I can't pay my bills with clout. You get what I'm saying? I can't pay my bills with clout. I can't live in this house off of clout. You get what I'm saying? I can't take care of my family or take care of drive the vehicles that I drive or whatever on with clout. That I'm too old. That shit don't make no sense to me. Yeah. Shout out to Clinton. Clinton, what's going on, fam? Yeah, I never understood the clout shit because, I sit back and, because I know the game. I know what these dudes, especially in boxing, are making on their channels. And I'm like, these dudes ain't doing that. I know the ones who doing it, and I know the ones who ain't doing it. But when you a streamer, or podcaster or whatever, you can make money on YouTube, but if you ain't doing what Kevin Samuels was doing, or what Tasha K is doing, or what the big dogs are doing, those type of numbers, there's nobody really doing that on YouTube like that. I'm talking about in boxing. There's no comparison. And then depending on which niche that you decide to go in, that would determine your ad revenue. That would determine how much you make on ad revenue. That's how that works. And boxing is the bottom of the boxing is probably one at damn near at the bottom of the totem pole. You get what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you make some good money, but it kind of, you get what I mean? You ain't gonna be able to quit your job doing this shit unless you got you some sponsors and you plugged in, like you know, Blue was able to do. I think he was able to quit his job. Showbiz was able to quit his job. Ness was able to quit his job. I think shit. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think, you get what I'm saying? For the most part. D4 he said, can you have a variety of niches? You can, but I always believe in what I was taught, the power of one. Focus on one thing that you're really, really good at before you can open up to try to do multiple things. Do you get what I'm saying? You want to be, what is that one thing that you're good at? And focus on that. Focus on the one thing. Because when you try to focus on many different things, you're going to get distracted and you ain't going to, you know what I mean? Bruce Gass say those guys came in at the right time when YouTube wasn't saturated with boxing channels. Yeah, that's facts. That is true. They came in, those dudes came in like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years ago. If you would have came on YouTube around that time, yeah, you showing up with, you showing up would be booming like that. So, you get what I'm saying? You would have came around that time, and a lot of those guys was getting press passes from the PBC, so they was pretty good with that. I came after that. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I came after that. He said, "Can you have a variety of niches?" Yeah, yeah. Well, I read that one already. D4 well. Yeah, you can. You know what I mean? So, like, I know. Like, again, when I say that, I know the business of this shit. Cause I have a mentor. I ain't spoke to him in a little bit, but he taught me everything about it. Like, this what this is. This how you make money here. This what this is. That's what that is. That's how I know all of the different spaces on YouTube. I know which space is paying, which space is not paying. Like, when I do, I know where to go. Like, there's literally a list of the top YouTube highest paid YouTubers. Your highest paid YouTubers on YouTube. You ain't gonna find nobody you ain't gonna find no boxing spaces on that list. Not one. You ain't gonna find one boxing space on that list. So, some motherfuckers like the flodge and whatever, right? Yeah, this shit ain't about no flogging. This shit about niggas, you getting it, yes or no. Because social media is definitely about faking it. It's about faking it, trying to look like I'm something that I'm not, to impress people who I don't even know physically, and they really don't even know me physically, but they see you on camera. A lot of this shit just it ain't what you think it is. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. You know what I mean? So yeah, I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus. You know what I mean? But Bruce Gizass. Hey, shout out to Clinton. Clinton, what's going on, fam? I just want to do a quick little pop up, man. I'm finna get ready to get back to work, get back to doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? I just want to take a little brizake, did my little walk this morning, and yep, did a little whiz off this morning, and I'm putting my classes together. What I'm gonna do, and so I know this shit. Like, I know this shit. I know this shit, like, for real. It's a lot of different things you can do, too. Green Eyes P say, she say, let them jump. What? Clinton said we did it first. Yep, we did it first. Yeah, this guy here want to sell. Think about me. I do not want to argue. We ain't doing no arguing now. We ain't doing that. Oh, let me see what's up. What we got right here? What can I do? Let's see what this is. Did I do this? I'm looking at the thing right here. Let's go right there. No, we ain't got to do none of that. It's not allowing me to. It's not allowing me to. Hold on, y'all. Let me share this right quick. Yeah, I just posted that on my community. Yeah, Jump Tube say he say Jay and Glanton tonight. Yeah, Joe Pataya, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it if I'm finished doing what I'm doing. If I'm finished doing my work, I'm gonna try to watch it. I got some work to do. He said, who else is going to watch the big fight for the inaugural Zuffa title? Yeah, I'll probably watch it. I think we went live. We went live for a Zuffa fight. Probably about a couple weeks ago. You know, Zuffa new, so I been hearing motherfuckers complaining. I'm like, dude, like, it's a new outfit. It's just like my Pro Box. When Pro Box first started, motherfuckers were talking about Pro Box. But Pro Box got something really going strong right now. You get what I'm saying? So shit take time. Shit take time. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at a lot of garbage fights from these other motherfucking major promoters. So yep. He say Jay in the IBF title was crazy. I mean, yeah, I heard as I said before, the sanction about us do what they want to do. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it's a new day. It's a new day. They finna be relegated to irrelevance in a minute. Y'all will see. They're not gonna disappear. They're gonna be around, but their significance, like things have changed. And the reason why things have changed is because the political landscape of boxing has changed. And because of the sanctioning bodies, they want to become, especially Mauricio Sulaiman, the WBC, he wants to be a promoter / sanctioning body / manager / like the way these sanctioning bodies are moving, especially the Mauricio Sulaiman. He really is him. He move like he's a promoter or a matchmaker, or you get what I'm saying? And so it's the slave master trying to tell the slave that, and I'm using this as an analogy, that I know what's best for you. If you don't want to work on my plantation in order to get my belt, then I'm gonna take it from you and give it to another slave in the field. And then, they want you to feel like, oh no, master, no, I have to come back and I keep working for you and this and that. When really, like, if you go off on your own, it's a new sheriff in town. You don't need, because they say, well, if you get the belt, you make more money. You with a promotion company. You don't have to have no belt in order to get the kind of money that he's going to pay you. Because he's going to pay you for the value of the fight. Even if he overpay you, he's going to pay you for the value of the fight. You get what I'm saying? So, the ring belt is the ring belt historically has always been the belt. But the crazy part about it is that's just what it is right now. Now, if you sign to a promoter, you may have something in your contract that says if you were to get a championship belt title, then we'll pay you more money. But the only problem with that in today's time is this here. it's up to the promoter to put you in that title fight. If you're not able to get into that title fight, if your promoter's not able to get you in that title fight, then you're not going to get that kind of money that they might have promised you in that contract. So that's what I see what's going on. Me personally, I'm not complaining either way. You get what I'm saying? I'm not really complaining either way. I mean, these motherfuckers do what the fuck they want to do. I really don't give a damn, to be honest with you. The sanctioning bodies are burying themselves, to be honest with you. And if that's what they want to do, they can do that. They have a right to do that. J-Rock, man. J-Rock, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Claiborne Rain. He said for sure the sanctioning bodies are moving away from the assignment, which is supposed to be finding the best of the best. Yeah. You know, me, I'm not passionate about boxing like I was like I was in my day. Not passionate about it. I really don't care nothing about it no more. I don't. I'm not emotionally attached to any fighter. I'm not emotionally attached to, never been emotionally attached to promotional companies. I'm not emotionally attached to fan bases. That's why I talk the way I talk. I talk the way I talk because I don't have to pander to nobody. I don't have to pander to the Mexicans. I don't have to pander to the Foundation of Black Americans. I don't have to pander to the white boxing fans. I don't have to pander to the Asian boxing fans. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I treat them all the same. I keep them all in the same boat. You get what I'm saying? So I have the freedom to do that, and then I'm not depending on these fan bases to feed me or my family. Not doing that. Because I'm already getting money without me even, with or without boxing. You get what I'm saying? You know, I'm a 6-figure earner myself without boxing. So I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I've been blessed. I've been blessed where I don't have to do that. So that's why I talk the way I talk. I don't give a fuck. I tell the motherfucker, quit. This ain't the channel for you. Leave. I don't need you. Didn't need you when I started this shit. Don't need you now. I tell a motherfucker, quit. When I say that, I'm talking about like, you know, my detractors or these radical fanaticals. I'm like, yeah, my nigga, I ain't shit. You ain't stopping nothing over here. He said, we got to bring it back to the best fighters. Hey, man, well, I tell you what, man. Well, listen, man. He said, woo, we got to bring it back to the best fighters who are willing to fight the best fighters being celebrated. Yeah, man, well, Clay, man, good luck, man. I know you can, listen, man, I want you to fight the good fight, brother. Fight the good fight, man. I hope you can make that happen. You and other brothers, I hope y'all can make that happen, fam. I agree with you. It need to be get back to that, but you know, I'm not fighting that fight no more. I'm done. I fought that fight. I fought that fight for 4.5 years, something like that. Yeah, I ain't fighting that fight no more. I'm done. I'm gonna show up, talk my shit, show up for my audience. If it's a big fight, we gonna do what we've been doing since I started this channel. We gonna do that, and that's it. But I'm not emotionally invested in none of that shit. Just being honest with you, bro. He said, I'm hearing Tank Duck Davis making a comeback, coach. Yeah, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if the nigga come back or if he don't come back. I don't care. What to say, Miss Steph? She said, I love your mindset, coach. Yeah, I mean, it's all about mindset. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this game. This game is about being able to sustain yourself. Never put yourself in a position to where you have to depend on someone to sustain you. This is why people pander to certain audiences. They don't want to say certain things or whatever because they are It's like politics. And boxing online is like that. They have to, I want to pander to this audience in hopes of getting my viewerships up, getting my subscriberships up. You don't get paid on subscribers. That's one. You don't get paid on subscribers. That's not how YouTube works. So when I say I know the business of this shit, I know this shit. I know this shit better than any nigga in boxing that got a platform. Literally. Done my homework, studied it. I could know how this shit works. I've been to YouTube University. Look them up. Look up YouTube University. They'll teach you everything about how it goes. And then the way YouTube works, it constantly changes. Sometimes throughout the year. What worked last year don't work this year. You might have been booming, getting a lot of views last year, but then this year you're not getting as many views as you wanted because YouTube has changed the way the algorithm works, right? And then you got to ride that wave. And then once you ride that wave long enough, then eventually they'll change it to something else. They've always done that since I've been on. So I say all that to say this. That's why it doesn't pay to try to pander, because you're on a platform that you can't control. This is a platform that's being controlled by the people who set it up. So if you don't, the boxing content creators don't study how this shit works. They don't know nothing about YouTube University. They don't study how it works. They don't understand. I doubt if they understand it. I think the only thing they might understand about their analytics is how much money they're getting paid, how much money that's going to get deposited into their account on the 21st of every month. But that's about it. I don't think they really understand it like that. I don't think they understand it like that. I mean, YouTube hit me up all the time. You know what I mean? They want me to get back to the machine. And I'll probably end up giving back to the machine, eventually. Maybe later on this year, but right now I'm focusing on something else. But anyways, what I was saying was you have to put yourself in a position to where you are self-sustainable. Being able to sustain your level of success, you got to put yourself in a position to where you're are self-sustainable. Anytime you are at the mercy of someone else and you're depending on that solely for the your lifestyle or making this money to pay my bills, this and that, you gonna get lost in the sauce every time. That ain't how it works. And I ain't giving the game up. I ain't gonna get the game up. I ain't giving away no more free game. Shout out to Goddess. Goddess, what's going on, sis? She said, I just watched the replay of the Gray call. Oh, Gray. Hey, Goddess, Gray hit me up this morning. He hit me up this morning, but I didn't, he hit me up this morning, but I didn't, I couldn't answer Gray, man. Gray just, Gray be shit. Goddess, Gray be, man. Shit, I can't answer the brother. I was busy, man. I was busy today, man. I'm like, man, I know I answer this phone. Gray gonna talk to me for 2.5 hours. And I don't like being rude, hang up on the motherfucker. I'm like, man, I ain't got time. So when Gray is the type of person, when he call you, you better answer his call and talk to him as long as he want to talk, as long as he want to talk to you. And he don't give a fuck about what you got going on. There's nothing more important in your life than talking to him at that moment. And so if you ain't got the time to talk to him, that's just what it's going to be. That's just what it's going to be if you ain't got time to talk to him. So Green Eye say, did he leave a voice message? Nah, he don't leave a voice message, but he'll call like 10 times in a row. Like 10 times in a row he'll call. Literally. You see what I'm saying? So he'll call 10 times in a row. Literally. Sometimes 11, 12, 15. He'll call back to 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 back. You get what I'm saying? He'll do that. Like literally. Hey, what you say? Miss Jackson say a kilo new man. Hey. Talking about a kilo new man. Man, that shit there, man. Yeah, Gray. I fuck with Gray though, man. Gray funny, man. I like Gray. I like Gray. Yeah. Gray funny. Gray funny. I fuck with Gray. He cussed me out and all. I don't give a damn shit. I don't been cussed out. I done been cussed out by better people than Gray. Motherfucker say, I done been thrown out of better places than this. Oh, can't about you throwing me out. I done been thrown out of, that's what Rick James told Eddie Murphy. I done been thrown out of better places than this. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. Yeah, man. I done been thrown out of better places than this. Yep. God has said, Grace said he don't want nothing. Nothing old but a bankroll. Hey, Goddess. It was so funny because Gray started macking. He was trying to, I was like, wait, this nigga. Listen, hey, Goddess. I was listening like, wait a minute, this Gray was trying to holler. Gray went to back and so Gray heard hey, Goddess, check this out. Go back and listen to it. Gray heard Akila say, formerly known as Miss Black Panther, he heard her say, yeah, Gray, you know, I'm 60 years old, I'm active, you know, I move around a lot, I do this and do that, right? Gray was under the impression that she was trying to shoot her shot to him, send him a, you know, like send him like a little, be a little sneaky leak on the side. She was trying to shoot her shot at him. So Gray say, oh, and Gray say, oh, he said, oh, you real active, huh? He went to laugh. He said, oh, you real active, huh? So he took the active part. He thought she was sending him a sign. Yeah, Gray, I'm real active. Like, you know, like she want to get busy with him. That's how he took it. I didn't catch it at first. I didn't catch it at first. I didn't catch it until when I listened to the replay. When I listened to the replay later on that day, man, I bust out. I could not stop laughing. I said, I know this old ass nigga ain't trying to holler. And then I caught like the last little bit of it, something he said, right? Then I said, hold on, Gray, wait a minute. You ain't finna be coming on my show trying to holler, you know what I mean? Trying to, well, I forgot I said, trying to holler at the honey dips or the tender, it's something I said, right? You ain't gonna be coming on this show trying to holler now, trying to, you know, me, I'm just fucking with him. Trying to see what he gonna say. Man, ain't nobody trying to talk to nobody. Motherfucker. This is motherfucking crazy. Man, I say, man, them old ass niggas from them DC cats. Bro, my nigga. And then Gray was talking to her all aggressive. He wasn't talking to her like, hey, baby, how you doing? My name Gray, you know what I mean? He wasn't none of that. Like the way he talked to me, the way he was talking to her. Yeah, whatever. He was cutting her off, brushing her. Yeah, whatever. And hold on, what you do again? Where you live at? I say, Gray ain't even trying to be, hey, listen, he ain't even trying to be finesseful with it. Then she said something about money. She said, yeah, when I see you, I'm going to come to DC, I'm going to give you my autograph. And he said, I don't want your autograph. Something he said, he don't want the autograph, something like that. Then she said somebody, it's going to be worth a lot of money. He said, worth money, huh? He said, how much is worth? And then she said a number. He said, well, I tell you what. When you come to DC, she I don't think she said when. I'm trying to remember because I got to go back and listen to it. He said, I tell you what, you come to DC, give me the money, and when you sell the autograph, you can get the money back. Give me the money before you sell it. Then he told her, he said, this is what I'm going to do. You're going to come to DC. You're going to give me that money. I'm going to take you out to a nice restaurant with your money. I'm going to take you out to a nice restaurant, anywhere you want to go. You see what I'm saying? That he said, this nigga say, yeah, I'm gonna take you to a nice restaurant. And listen. Anywhere you wanna go, I'm gonna take you to a nice restaurant. I say, this nigga, and that's when I interjected. I was like, look, man, you ain't finna be trying to holler at the honey dip. And I said, you ain't gonna be trying to holler at my old lady. That's what I said. You ain't gonna be trying to holler at my old lady now, Gray. I'm telling you now, you gonna fuck around and make me pull up on you now. I'm telling you, Dre. Gray, you ain't gonna be talking to my old lady like that. And he was like, man, ain't nobody talking to your old lady, nigga, or some shit. He said. Hey, this is Tomato Cat. He said, man, why you telling them people, man, I'm trying to extort you? Because I couldn't understand what he was saying, because he country. He a country nigga from DC, so, I call him a country nigga from DC. He a country nigga from DC, he Bama. He one of them old Bamas, right? Gray talk like he from the South. Gray talk like one of them old. This how I know they got them country niggas in DC, because he talk like he an old nigga from the South. That's how them old niggas talk. I say, yeah. He say, ain't nobody trying to talk to your old lady or some shit. He said, man, I was like, man, this dude something else, fam. Hey, what they say, God? He said you ain't got to worry about that. Hey, that man. Hey, that man. Hey. Hey, what you say? J. Ross say DC is the South Coast. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, if you in New York, I think they look at DC cats as country. Them niggas from the South. Anything under New York is considered South. Virginia is the South. DC is the South. Of course, the Carolinas is the South. You know, and everything down that way is the South. So, you know. Yeah, for the most part. And you can't tell Gray that. You can't tell Gray DC the South though. You can't tell him that. You can't tell him that, motherfucker. Oh, Bama, hey, DC, hey, J Rock. I like calling Gray a Bama. I say this old Bama. I say Gray, you a straight Bama, man. You know how you Bama niggas from DC is. I be saying that to try to get him started. I be trying to get him crunk. When I call him a Bama, I'm trying to get him crunk. This old Bama ass nigga from DC. Yeah, man, Gray, I was telling them dudes about how you Bama niggas from DC is. And he started laughing. He said, oh, you like that, huh? You ain't never heard that word till I said it. Y'all ain't, you got it from me. He don't know Ron Boy Fresh. Ron Boy Fresh be saying that too. Shit, everybody from DC I've ever met use the word Bama. Great thing. He the only one. He the one that can't. Yeah, you ain't know that about Bama till you heard it from me, and you can't tell him he wrong. You can't tell him he wrong now. You can't tell him he wrong, goddamn it. Hey, what it say? Somebody got to show Gray how to watch the new lives. He's behind 2 weeks. Goddess. You know the crazy part about it? When we did that show, I said at the end of the show, I say Gray gonna listen to this show 2 weeks from now. Probably a week. But sometimes it'll be a week, sometimes it'll be 2 weeks, sometimes it'll be, it'll be a week. It don't be no less than a week. He'll see an old show and he'll see the number strolling down at the bottom, then he'll call in and think, yeah, nigga, you're talking about me, motherfucker, this and that. I say, Gray, so I gotta try to figure out what he's talking about because he's not watching the live show. He's looking at a replay of a show. And we went through this already. I say, Gray, that ain't that. He said, what you got on? You got on white? This is what he said in the past. He said, you got on the white shirt, the white bucket hat? I'm like, no, I ain't got that on. Then hey, listen, you know the funny part about it, this is the funny part, right? Gray with the going off on me about Crawford. He say, man, god damn, man, you all of that nigga ass. Man, don't get like Bernie the Boxer, man. Y'all, god damn, Crawford don't, he don't. He said, hey, Goddess, he say, yeah, the nigga Crawford, because I know he don't like Crawford. He just brought him up. He just brought him up out of nowhere. Yeah, nigga, Crawford don't took you out to eat, nigga. Bought you some chicken, gave you something to eat, gave you a little something to drink and shit. You know what I mean? This nigga sound like, yeah, the nigga, yeah, took you out to eat and all that shit there, nigga, and I know what he did, fed you. This nigga great. This nigga say, he said, yeah, the nigga, hey, Goddess, yeah, the nigga took you out to eat, you know what I mean? Gave you some chicken and shit. He gave you some chicken and some shit he said. I was like, oh, this nigga. Hey, listen, I almost passed out when he said that. I'm looking at the replay earlier this week. Hey, Goddess, I almost passed out when he said that. I say, this man ain't got no filter. None. He gonna tell you what's on his mind, literally. You know what I mean? But that's what I respect about him. I respect anybody, irregardless of race, color, or creed, if you let me know where you stand. Well, that's what I like about Gray. Really what I love about him. I say, man, he's straight, he a straight shooter. He's straight, you know what I mean? So he ain't gonna be, he gonna tell you what's on this, even if he's wrong. Even if he's wrong, he be wrong a lot, but even if he's wrong, he gonna tell you. And so that's why I fuck with him. I fuck with him. I like Gray, man. I like Gray, man. Great. Gray, what you call a real nigga. He a real nigga. I like him. He a real nigga. I like him. He be wrong than the motherfucker now, but I fuck with him. Well, he's not wrong about how he feel. But what I like about it is he gon' you know, he gonna tell you what's on his mind. He gonna do that. You need a person like that around. You know what I mean? You need a person like that around. He said, what's worse than a YN? Old YN? Yeah, no. Well, you know. Oh, yeah, man. Jump to, so you ever had FA's hype man on? Now, I don't even know who his hype man is. I didn't know FA had a hype man. Hey, J-Rock, that what you sent me. Hey, J-Rock, that was you that sent me something this morning about them DC cats. Man, look here, man. I think J-Rock sent me something about some cats from DC, bro. Southeast DC. I like what Keyshawn doing. Keyshawn, stand out there in the algorithm. Keyshawn out there, Keyshawn got security with him. Keyshawn got the white man. Look at that, he got a white man with him. That's security. Oh, they showing Keyshawn right there. Look at Key. Oh, look at the white dude right there. He got security. Well, look at Key. Key. I like what Key doing. Staying out there on social media. That's what he got to do. Stay out there. Keep your name out there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Big Mason, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man. I think somebody sent me some. I want to say that with J-Rock. He sent me something about them niggas from Southeast DC, man. Bro, that was hilarious, bro. Man, I'm like, man, them DC cats crazy, man. I gotta tell Great Gray, I don't want no smoke. You got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it. Y'all know that's my go-to. I tell a motherfucker, well, yeah, you got it, dog. You got it. You got it. Let me see. Where is oh, there go my save. My bad. Yeah, somebody sent me something today about some DC cats. I think that was J-Rock. Man, that shit was funny than a motherfucker, man. Niggas fighting. I think he was trying to fight 4 people. Oh, Minnesota Avenue? Yeah, I'm gonna ask about. Matter of fact, hey, J-Rock, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, Gray. I run Minnesota Avenue, nigga. I come to DC right now and slap every nigga I see on Minnesota Avenue, and ain't nobody gonna do shit. Just to get them started. Hey, J-Rock, just to get them started. Cause I know he gonna get started. Just to get him started, J-Rock. Yeah, this shit right here. Hey, this.
This nigga done fought 4 dudes out here. Like, I just came out here for a fucking tire change. Oh shit, look at his ass. He hopped out. He trying to lock up niggas. Now they want some. Oh yeah. Oh, he trying to steal him. Oh yeah. Hey, no, hold. Hey, big bro with me. Hey, Mo, what the fuck? Harry Potter got his. Hey, he pieced his ass. Only place where the church's chicken, come get some. Give me. What? They got the paramedics. They got a dirty bed for his ass. Man, we on Minnesota. They giving his ass a dirty bed. Oh, shit. Hey, they giving his ass a... Yeah, they giving the man a dirty bed. They giving cuz a dirty bed. Look, the bed dirty.
Yeah, that DC. Yeah, man, look here, man. Great thing. Yeah, nigga, you better not come to DC, nigga. I'm good. I ain't got to come there, Great. Nigga, you better not come to something. Say I'm good, Great. Shit, I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove. Know what I mean? Yeah, you can have that, fam. You can have that. Hey, yeah, I ain't got nothing to prove. Yeah, you can have that. Hey, this where I'm at. Hold on. Yeah, you can have. Yeah, you can have that, fam. Yeah, nigga, you better not come to my block, nigga. Guess what? You ain't got to worry about me coming to your block. I'm good. I holler. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm gonna go pull up on Gray. I don't care where he at. He could be on Minnesota Avenue. I'll pull up over there. I'll pull up over there. One thing about me, I'm not afraid of my people. So you know what I mean? So I know we got some crazy motherfuckers out there. Then these niggas crazy. DC, some of them niggas in DC crazy. Everywhere I go, some crazy motherfuckers. Even right here in this city. So every city you go to, there's an area of that city where all the crazies be at, where all the shit go down at from a historical standpoint. And that's my environment. I kind of thrive in that. He said I got $50 on Gray. Oh man, Gray ain't fighting no. Gray ain't fighting nobody. Hey, what you say? What you say, J Rock? He say in the house right there costs like 400,000. 400,000? Damn, bro. What it say, Goddess? Oh, you are? Okay. She said I got 50 on Coach. Yeah, I'm not. For what? What, for a fight? I ain't fighting no goddamn. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. My fist right here. Hold on. My bad. Damn, I ain't know I turned the bitch around like that. My bad. Shit, I thought I was trying to. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, see. The only thing you gonna hear around here is. Yeah, I ain't doing no. Yeah, he ain't got to worry about me fighting. My fighting day's over. I ain't got no enemies. You get what I'm saying? I don't have any enemies, so I don't have to. I have nobody to fight. I don't have any enemies. You get my age, you get 50. You get 50 and above. You ain't doing no fighting. You still fighting. You still fighting in your 50s. Something wrong. Yeah, I ain't doing no fighting, fam. I got other cats for that. He said, "Go get that Logan Paul bag, coach." Hey man, hey, jump to. If the Logan Paul bag ever presents itself, that I'm going to get it. I promise you, fam. If the bag ever presents itself, I'm going to get it. I'm gonna train hard than the motherfucker. I'm going to. Listen, I promise you. If that ever presents itself, I'm going to get it. Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Lewis. Lewis, what's going on, fam? He say, shout out to you, coach. Appreciate the pop up. Yeah, man. I'm finna get ready to do some work. I said I'm gonna start at 4 o'clock. Cause I gotta work from 4 all the way to about 8. 4 to about 9 o'clock. About 9, about 5-6 hours. 4 to maybe even 9 to 10, so up in there. Gotta say, Grace said he'll knock a nigga nose loose at 72. I mean, it sound good, but he ain't got no win. It sound good, but he's 72, man. Ain't nobody. Steph say anything is possible. Hey, man, you know the check. Hey, Steph. If they gonna get us a bag now. Because there's a lot of good things that you can do with the money. You know, a lot of good things. So, you know. God say talk game strong. Hey, hey, God. Hey, listen. I love shit talkers, man. I love shit talkers, especially professional shit talkers. Gray pound for pound, one of the best. Gray pound for pound, one of the best when it comes to talking shit. Brian Norman Sr. He up there. He one of the best. I bought this Bill Haney. Yeah, listen, I told y'all, it's 3 people you will never see me get in an argument with. Because I can't win. I know this. Bill Haney, Brian Newman Sr. and DC Gray. Can't do nothing with him. Especially Gray. I don't stand a chance against Gray. None. I don't stand. I really don't stand a chance against neither one of them. But Gray, I definitely don't stand a chance with because he can't hear. Gray have trouble hearing, so he misunderstand a lot of stuff because he can't hear that good. You know, they're like, man, hey, what did it say? Steph said, I can't win against Deborah. Oh, you can't? Jerry said, I need to start calling in and talking more shit. Yeah. Couldn't say blame. Yeah, I got the blame. Yeah, I got the blame Bill Haney shirt on. You see that? Y'all see that? Blame Bill Haney. I got a blame Bill Haney shirt on. She went out. My bad. It's getting kind of hot out here. I got the ceiling fan on, but it's getting hot out. But it's 80. Well, let me see what the temperature is. It's hot than a motherfucker. It's the humidity. Hold on. It don't warmed up, right? Where y'all at, right? Should have done warmed up for everybody. Damn, it's 84. 84 right now. Damn. It feel. Let me see what it feel like. Let's go to what it feel like. 84. Hold on. 84 feels like. Hold on, let me see what. Okay, say 84 feels like 85. Okay. The wind is kind of blowing though, but still. He said, yeah, Chicago's in the 60s. That's good for Chicago. He said, Coach, how your boy Tiger doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he doing. I ain't got no personal relationship with him. I haven't found out anything. You know what? I had his phone number. I reached out to him, but he didn't reach back out. But I don't know if that's still his number. Cause I had an old number of Tiger. He probably got a new number now, so I really don't know. He probably got a new number now, so I don't know. I smoke these when I just want to just chill, lay back, and you can be real smooth. See how I hit the joint. I hit the joint. The white boy. I hit the joint. We call it, even though we call it the joints, the white boys, because the white papers. So I hit the joint. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Green SP. And then I hit and then I follow it up with this. I pull that bong out, boy. It's over. Shout out to Bruce Gas. That bong, bro. Last night, fam, I was at my partner's house, right? My friend's house, right? Friends, husband and wife couple. And we've been knowing each other since we was kids, bro. I was gone, dog. Like I was sitting in the chair like this. I was like, just sitting there. He say, man, you all right? I was on stuck last night. I was on stuck, dog. I was like, I couldn't move. What happened was I got a big bong, and the bowl is about like that. So I packed it with weed, and I hit it. Cause what I do, I said, okay, look, we were celebrating somebody's birthday party, right? I said, look, it's your birthday. You don't smoke. A friend of mine named Bridget. She like family because we've been all have been knowing each other since like '87, so we've been knowing each other a while. So everybody in the house is related, blood related, except me. I'm not blood related, but they, we like this, we family, right? So Bridget, one of the family members, it was her birthday. I think she just turned 49. I think she just turned 48 or 49, something like that. 48, 49, something like that. So she like she do logos and shit. Like she did my logo for True Media Podcast. She did that. and she gonna do some more stuff for me she gonna do some more stuff for me as well. But she don't smoke, so it was like 30 people over there. Yeah, it was about 30 people over there, and they had a cookout, bro. They had like smoked hamburgers on the grill outside, chicken, grilling everything, right, bro? It was so much food that was cooked. I said, oh man, ain't nobody eating all that shit. Man, they ate everything. I ended up eating 2 big ass hamburgers, some of the best burgers I've ever eaten in my life. Some hamburgers he had them grilled, right? Man, I had to eat 2 of them, right? Some of my big ones. You know, had the onions and bell peppers in it and all that stuff there, right? And I'm sitting there watching them cook it, right? But I'm on stuck. I can't move. And then I finally get up. I said, man, I gotta go get me something to eat, dog. So I go in there because he had them took all of the like the hot dogs, the chicken, the hamburgers. He was taking them off the grill and putting them in the kitchen, and they'll put them in the oven. So I went there and got me something to eat. Fam, I had ate one burger, then went back and got the other burger. Bro, so check this out. I had them smoked the bone by myself. Before I took it back in on the inside, I said, look, okay, what's up, man? Who want to eat it? So I'm saying, so the women stepped up to the plate. The sisters, they some OGs. The sisters stepped, and they was in their 30s. They stepped up to the plate. My homegirl, her daughters. Like my homegirl who I went to school with, we came up together, and her and my homeboy, they married, and she got 2 daughters. She got 3 kids. You know, she got her and my partner, they got a son together named Tank. I think Tank like 26, 27, something like that. And then she got 2 daughters from a previous relationship. And her daughters are like 35, 34, 35. I think they're like 2 years apart. Something like that. So yeah, man. Yeah, the steaks and all that stuff. What you say? What it say, Lewis? You say you finna fire up in a minute. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, this is a good day. Hey, look how nice it is out here, bro. Show you how nice it look out here. Y'all see the bird right there on the fence? Yeah, y'all see that there? Yeah. Nice, man. This a nice day to grill, bro. Nice day to grill. Alapasa, you going live tonight? No, I'm working, fam. I got work to do. He said, where them ducks at? Some of them are out there, fam. That's a good question. They might be gone right now. I think they out doing what ducks do. They'll be back. She said, can you grill, Coach? Yeah, I can grill. Yeah, shout out to Freddie, man. Salute, fam. Yeah, go enjoy yourself. We're going to rock out another 10 minutes. I got to go get to work. Yeah, I can grill. Green Eye said, where's Hippity? He in his cage. He don't like, you know. He probably want to come out right now. He in his cage and shit. Hippity come out here and chill all day. Be laid out and shit. Then he'll want to run around me in a circle. Like he'll do this shit. Like if he see me, he'll rush me and just go to circling me. I ain't know what the fuck he was doing, right? And I went to looking it up. The lady, she kind of like the rabbit whisperer. And she like, when you see your animal, when your pet do that, the rabbit do that, he kind of like letting you know, I don't know, like he miss you or some shit, or, you know, like he marking his territory. Some shit. That's what the lady say. He marking his territory and some shit. He be going running around and shit, just in a circle. And he'll go in a circle and shit like. Then he'll go to making this noise. Yeah, I don't know. Then I pick him up and shit. I like, hey man, what you running around me for? I pick him up, and I go to rubbing his head. He want me to rub his head. He love that shit. Like this rabbit would sit up under me all day. If I'm rubbing his head, he would not move. He'll just sit there. He love that shit. He want me to rub the top of his head. I ain't, you know what I mean? Ben Davis say, do you fish, coach? Nah, I don't fish, man. I'm not. You know what? I'm supposed to be coming back to Omaha. I'll be coming back to Omaha soon. Probably. Damn, I'm supposed to be going to Omaha this month. But I gotta, well, I'm saying all that to say this. Yeah, I'm supposed to be going back to Omaha because I gotta go fishing with Bud. He told me just to hit him up. He told me to hit him up when I come. Just hit him up ahead of time. If he in town. If he in town, yeah, cause I want to go on this boat and shit. If he in town, if not, I'll probably go fishing with Monty. Either Monty, probably Monty. Probably Monty. If Bud ain't in town, probably Monty. But he told me to hit him up when I get there. Cause they like to fish too. Them man, they like to fish too. So they do a lot of fishing. They fish right there out there in the lake. We do saltwater fishing. I got a cousin. He'll go right to the bay, right to the ocean, and he go saltwater fishing. He got his own boat. He go out in the saltwater and go salt. I never been saltwater fishing before, so as a matter of fact, my cousin John. He probably fishing right now. He fish every Sunday, for the most part. He out there. He like, man, look, man. I think he fish. He golf and he fish. So I want to say he golf. I'm not sure which day he golf. I want to say he golf on Saturdays and fish on Sundays, but I'm not sure. It could be the other way around, but he golf and he fish. Yep. He golf and he fish. Yep. Green Eyes P, what's going on, sis? Oh, I know what to do. I can do it right here. Create a poll. Hold on. Let me create the poll right here. Yeah, I could have just did that right here. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I could have just created the poll right there. Because I had a computer. I got the laptop open right here. And then, yeah. Yeah, so. J-Rock he said, my dad go every year. Yeah, oh, you talking about the Boston? Yeah. Yeah, fishing. I've been fishing before on a boat. I've been fishing before on the boat. And I've been fishing before just sitting on outside of the lake fishing. And I like fishing on the boat better. I like fishing on the boat better than just standing up and just, you know what I mean? Cause like, man, I'm in Florida, man. All them goddamn mosquitoes and shit. I like fishing on the boat better myself, but I think I've been fishing like 4 times in my life, and fishing is very, very relaxing, bro. It's very relaxing. You get to hear, like, I like being out here on the patio because you get to hear the birds chirping and the wind is silent, it's quiet. So I get an opportunity to think. I burn me a little something, then I get an opportunity to think and just sit back, and you get what I'm saying? Yeah, Green, I say therapeutic. Yeah, very therapeutic. Yes, very therapeutic. I agree. And then you mix that with some good smoke. You got some good smoke, some good green. You mix it with that, and then now it's kind of like you get an opportunity to open up your mind and just really think, and then just listen and see things, and you get a time to reflect. It's always good to reflect. It's always good to reflect. And what it say, Lewis, he say that white noise. He say that white noise is priceless. Nah, you know what? This ain't even white noise. This is this community that I live in. It's a mixture, bro. It's like it's a lot of black families live over here. It's a lot of Hispanic families live over here. It's a lot of black and Hispanic families live over here, and it's a lot of white families live over here. You get what I'm saying? Because where I live at, the community that I live in, so it's a newer development. It's a newer development, and it's they have like 3,000 homes over here, and a lot of people live over here, um, retired military from all over. They from PG County, they from Cali, they from Washington State, they from uh, Germany, they from yeah, you get what I'm saying? Just everywhere. So a lot of these, people come here and, they still, some of them still in the military because right here in Tampa, we have MacDill Air Force Base. So some of them are still active military right here in this community. And anywhere there's active military, you have active law enforcement. So you're gonna have people, federal law enforcement agencies, officers live over here, local, which is the state and city. Um, people live over here. Cause you in the military, some people worked at I think one of my neighbors, he told me he didn't know. No, you know what? My bad. It wasn't him. I had a neighbor that used to live next door to me. They moved like probably like 4 years ago. They moved like 4 years ago. And they had to move because he got a job working at the CIA, either the CIA or the FBI, one of them buildings. He got a job working there. He's retired military. No, he left the military and he got a new job working there. So he had to relocate. He had to relocate to Virginia. And before he got the job, the FBI came here. You know what they'll do. This is what they'll do, right? They'll go talk to people who are close to you. They'll go talk to. They'll just pop up on you. You don't even know what the fuck they just pop up on you, and they'll just ask you some questions about, oh, we're such and such, such and such. What do you know about them? So, they ask questions. They did they research on them or whatever, and he ended up getting a job, and he in Virginia. I don't know which part of Virginia, but that's where he at right now. I think it's either FBI, CIA, or one of, I'm not sure, but they will investigate you. That they'll go around, and you could be walking in the store, bro. They'll just walk up on you, like for real. Yeah, they talk to your neighbors, and yeah, what you say, Steph? They talk to your neighbors and everything. Facts. Yep, facts. They talk to your neighbors and everything. Yep. They talk to your neighbors and everything. And you won't even know. Yep, Steph, you're right. They do. They talk to your neighbors. He said, Coach, you gotta watch the overcap to fam. I know people that died from this. You gotta watch the overcap. Yeah, I don't know what overcap is. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful Sunday, fam. Beautiful Sunday. Very beautiful Sunday, man. Y'all enjoy yourself, man. Y'all enjoy yourself, man. It is what it is. I'm finna get to work. Just much love to everybody, man. I hope y'all wish everybody prosperity. I wish everybody prosperity. Keep y'all in the loop on everything I got going on as it relates to this. And I like doing the pop-ups, so we don't have to really talk about boxing. There ain't really a whole lot going on in boxing any motherfucking ways. You know what I'm saying? And just the whole spirit of it has changed. I notice a difference now than when I first started doing boxing content. I noticed a difference. It just shifted. I notice it now. It's like the politics is getting is very, very. A lot has changed in these 5 years. I'm like, damn, it changed kind of fast. I miss the old days. I miss the I'm not gonna lie. I miss the I missed the threatening phone calls. I missed the gun emojis. I missed the drop the addies. I missed the, oh, you better not go here. You better not go there. And all the places they told me I better not go to, I've been there on multiple occasions. You know what I'm saying? I missed that though. It like, man, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of like, I think that's kind of why I like, why I like Gray so much. Gray kind of remind me of how it was when I first came on. He kind of remind me of that. He kind of remind me of that, cause Gray gonna bring that smoke. Gray gonna bring the smoke. You get what I'm saying? Mr. Tomato Can say the LDBC. Yeah, man. Yeah, but the LDBC had it. The LDBC. Hey, it was cracking. Hey, Mr. Tomato Can. Hey, you gotta admit, it was cracking. It was cracking then though. You gotta admit, Mr. Tomato Can, it was cracking at that time. It was cracking at that time, boy. Boy, I'm talking about the threads, the gutty, but boy, but I'm talking about, and this the thing, right? I'm the one that really like busted wide open. When I say busted wide open, I mean bust open the facade of YouTube. Like I showed like these dudes ain't that. Like y'all, cause you had people, again, let me tell y'all something. Social media ain't real. It's not real. Y'all need to understand this. Social media is not real. So I told y'all, you can't be listening to what these dudes say online in these chats and these channels, because when I go to these fights and I'm there and I see some of these dudes, it be the total opposite of what they say is gonna be when they online. It ain't real. You go to thinking that dudes are really, really beefing with each other, and it's really gonna be some kill type stuff. And it don't be, it's on site. When I see you, I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. It be the total opposite. They be putting on camera for their audience. Ain't no tough guy bossing YouTube channels. Ain't nobody tough. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to nobody. But the subscriber that's in the chat, they may not know that. Like, yeah, nigga, yo, what's that? He said when he see Coach, he gonna slap Coach. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. And then when I get there, they offer to buy Coach a drink. No slap, no punch, no jump. It ain't none of that. I'm telling you, it ain't none of that, fam. It ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. But the subscriber, yeah, nigga, I'm trying to tell you, boy, it's gonna be. You're like, yeah, he went there, ain't nothing happened. Okay, he went there, ain't nothing happened then. Okay, he went there, ain't nothing happened. God damn, nigga, just keep going there. Well, and he by himself, ain't nothing happening. No, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all, fam. Damn. Ain't nobody doing nothing to nobody. So once you understand that, it's just entertainment, fam. It's just entertainment. It's just for laughs, giggles. It's just entertainment, bro. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Somebody say Southpaw growing on me. He always hub. Listen, I don't see them all. Southpaw been threatening niggas since he been on YouTube, before I came on here. Guess how many people he does something to? There might be somebody he might have boxed a little bit on the camera with some gloves on, but I'm talking about smoke. It ain't none of that. And I ain't never seen him nowhere in no events, so I don't think he even go to fights. I've seen them all, bro. It ain't none of that, bro. It ain't none of that. I mean, just think about it. What sense does that make? Does it make any sense? This dude got a YouTube channel. I don't like that nigga's YouTube channel. And when I see him, I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. For what? What did he do to you? The nigga said such and such. Okay, he say what the fuck he want to say. So I mean, it don't make no sense. Like, just think about it. Come on, fam. We grow. We don't want to see you at nobody else's chat. I don't want to see in nobody else's comment section. Yeah, I don't like that dude. You better not be over there in this chat. Bro, like, come on, fam. He say, Coach, we really would like to know who it is that you saw about that drink. Let the people know. The people already know. I mean, you late to it. You say we don't. The people already know. You wasn't here, so you wasn't here, Ben. The people already know. They'll tell you in the chat. Yeah, you wasn't around then, so shout out to Q Zone. He say, can I get the pictures? All they do. Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, listen. I remember when I was in I remember when I was in Vegas one time. Was that Vegas? I was in Vegas. It's fighting because I was me and Steve Kim. Me and Steve Kim was together. It was Vegas. It was at the Teofimo Lopez Jermaine Ortiz fight. I was there. Uh, that's when I first met. That's when I first met Tim Bradley. I met Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley told me, when you get to Vegas, call me. He was downstairs calling the fight, ringside. So when I got to Vegas, no, yeah, no. He said, when you get to the fight, hit me up. So when I got to the fight, I hit him up, and I got my I got my press credentials already. Shout out to Carl Moretti and Evan. Shout out to Evan Korn. I think Evan Korn is the one that gives out the press. Shout out to Evan Korn. Got the press credentials, but I had to sit in the press section. So when I got there, Tim Bradley was like, first time I meet him, he's sitting his brother-in-law up to get me. They brought me down, gave me another pass. That's when I met Evan Korn. So I had two press passes, and I had one press pass, and I had another pass to get ringside. Tim Bradley did that. So Evan Korn was like, wait a minute, how you got this? How you got this and this and that? So Evan said, but I be watching your show. He said, I watch your show all the time. I know who you are. How you got this? So I say, man, so Tim over there. Tim said, Evan, let him in. That's coach. He said, I know who it is. I'm the one who gave him the press pass. So I didn't, I met the guy who actually put me on got me the press pass, which was Evan Korn. I didn't know what he looked like. So yeah, so we was over there talking and stuff. And when the fight was over with, we left. So I ended up meeting up with Steve, because Steve was in the press section. So me and Steve leaving out, and I met a brother. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say the brother's name. And but this brother here was supposed to be one of the dudes. Yeah, when I see him, I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. At least that was my impression. I didn't even know who the brother was. So the brother saw me. He said, man, what's up, man? Gave me some dap. I was like, yeah, what's up with you? He say, man, you know who I am? I was like, nah. Man, I'm such and such, man. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, you such and such. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So when he said who he was, then I went to thinking, oh, okay, yeah, you such and such. Well, you're cool. Steve had no left, went to the bathroom. So I'm standing there talking to the brother. Brother like, man, he said, man, I love you, man. He said, man, I wanted to get you on my show, man. What I mean, man. And the brother gave me a hug and everything. I ain't gonna say his name. He know who he is, but I ain't gonna say his name. You know, I ain't gonna say the brother's name. You know what I mean? So yeah, brother gave me a hug and everything. Yeah, brother gave me a hug and everything, man. And but I was told it was supposed to been, you know. And then smoking, I was like, man, it ain't like that, bro. It ain't like that. It ain't like that at all, fam. People, you know, I mean, it really don't make no sense. But anyway, shout out to everybody, man. Much love to the people, man. I got a lot of love for everybody, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We going live tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It is what it is. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can, Daniel, Curtis Robinson in the building. The lovely Goddess. Shout out to Miss Jackson, Q Zone. Shout out to Louis, Silvestri, Al LaPal, J Rock from DC. Let's see who else we got. I'm gonna be ready to hit that bong later on. Shout out to Jeff. Y'all enjoy your Sunday, man. Enjoy your Sunday. I know in the UK it's already nighttime, so I hope you enjoyed your day out over there. Freddie Chapman. Shout out to Product 909 G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to Big Mason. Mason says 56 in Flint. Okay, 56 ain't bad for y'all. I think that's everybody, man. Much love. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, right?